Jai Hind everyone, I am Pankaj Kumar and today's lecture is about what? The most important topic. This is called tertiary protein. So it is important because it will brings you the knowledge, the deep knowledge about the structure of the proteins and how it will form a organism structure and the functioning of the proteins like as a enzyme. So the first topic we are going to see the alpha keratin. So till now if you didn't watch my previous videos, then you can click the links which is showing here above and you can watch the previous videos and you can solve some protein related questions which is given in the description box and you can avail the U biology course just for 600 rupees. So the alpha keratin, let's see, alpha keratin is a fibrous protein. It is a fibrous protein and as name it is written, it is a alpha helix and most important it is a right handed. Now where you will find this alpha helix? Mostly you will find example you can see the horn, hair, nails. These are the example of the alpha helix and hope some more will be there. Most important is that the keratin, the alpha keratin having a so you can see alpha helix is uh, containing disulfide bonds and it makes it very hardest. Okay, so the hardest alpha keratin you will see the rhinoceros horn. So it contain rhinoceros contain 18% cysteine. The most important thing is that it contains 80% cysteine. Now it makes the hardest alpha keratin. So if there is a chain of this one alpha chain, suppose this is a one alpha chain, there will be another alpha chain, and there will be so many alpha chain, and together it will form a complete a super helix. Together it will form the super helix, and that will called that usually left-handed. But each alpha helix is right-handed, but complete super helix will be left-handed. So let's continue. The fibrous protein, which is hydrophobic in nature, so most of the bonds will be amino acid will be inside the ball, and the surface protein is also not in make more hydrogen bonds with the water, so it will be mostly insoluble in water. So fibrous protein as a alpha keratin will be insoluble in the water. You have to remember. So next protein is the collagen fiber. Collagen fiber is the most important cell matrix or tissue matrix which will present in the different tissues, but it will be mostly you'll see in the bone matrix, cornea of the eye, and the tendon and ligament. It will form the most important structure which is more strengthened and the more pliable. So it contain mostly most abundant protein in the mammals. Around 25 to 35% of the 20 to 20 35% of the collagen will present in the mammals. Now again mentioned here in the alpha keratin is the only present in the mammals, but collagen is contained more in the mammals. So most important, the protein which is more abundant in the biosphere is what? Rubisco. Okay. So it is a plant protein, but in an animal world, the collagen you'll remember. So collagen is a coil of three alpha helices. Sorry, three alpha chain. So there is a chain difference between the chain and the helix. So don't confuse with the alpha helix. This is a three alpha chain which is twisted in the left-handed helix. Okay, so three alpha chains are left-handed, but the super helical will be in the right-handed. Again, I am saying if it is a super helical means what? There will be so many alpha chains will be there. One, two, three, four, five thousands of alpha chain will be there. All together we will twist in the left-handed side, but each alpha helix, if you'll see, it is alpha chain is twisted in the left-handed. Supercoil is twisted in the right-handed. So vertebrate collagen contain are mostly 35% of the glycine and 11% alanine, 21% proline. Along with it, it have a hydroxyproline, 4-hydroxyproline, which is uncommon amino acid. So this is the repetition of the glycine, proline, and the 4-hydroxyproline. This is the most important because it will give the uh, collagen fibers to rotate or the pliable, so it can be allow the movement of your bones and the joints. These all things. The most important about this, the collagen. If it will be not present, then our blood vessels will be more thick and not able to mm, transport the bloods, because if it will be not thicker or not resistant to the forces, then the bloods will bleed inside our body. So that is very important, and that's why the vitamin C is very im- important and comes into the role where it will do the hydroxylation of the proline. So the 4-hydroxyproline, as you've seen, it is because of the hydroxylation of the proline. So that proline, if not there, then the collagen will be not there. If the collagen will be not there, then you will feel the person will get the hemorrhage. Means what? Internal bleeding will be occur or the poor wound healing. So the disorder will called as a scurvy. So whenever the persons will feel the vomiting and all these things, we should give the vitamin C's. And in case of the wound healing, we are even giving the vitamin C. It will promote the hydroxylation, and hydroxylation will give the 4-hydroxyproline, and 4-hydroxyproline will give you the collagen. So vitamin C is the most important. Now we'll see the fibrin protein. Fibrin protein is what? It is a silk protein, and it produced by the insect like a caterpillar, or and it is produced by the spider as well. It is rich in the alanine and glycine, and they permit the packaging of the beta sheet of interleukin. So silk will contain the beta sheet, and more it will have the van der Waal interaction. Myoglobin, which is a globular protein, and you can see this is contain the 8 alpha helices chain and along with the beta sheet. So this is the diagram. B diagram is showing you the surface containing the image protein which are might form a pockets for the binding of the another things. And then this C diagram is showing you what the ribbon presentation of the side chain, and the yellow is again the hydrophobic molecule. So the yellow you can see it is a hydrophobic, and it is mostly inside the inside this uh, molecule. It's not on the surface. Again D is the space filling model of the amino acid, in which you can see the yellow is again hydrophobic, and the blue color is the hydrophilic amino acids. So this is the different structure, and why it is important to understand where the hemoglobin like myoglobin will bind with the oxygen. And what is this? What is this? Oxygen will bind with this. What oxygen will bind with this, and how it will bind? So as you know, myoglobin is a packet having a packets which will bind with the oxygen, and this myoglobin contain the most important, the heme protein, okay, or protoporphyrin ring, which will have a iron Fe2 plus, and Fe2 plus is very important to bind with the oxygen. So mostly the heme will be present in the center, so the Fe2 plus will cannot bind with the oxygen, it will not oxidize, and it can be safe, because Fe2 ferrous form will able to bind with the oxygen, but ferric form Fe3 plus cannot bind with the oxygen, and it cannot help in the transportation. That's why the myoglobin will present in the mostly in the whale and the diving animals, which will dive into the sea and the oceans in the water, and they can accumulate more oxygen in their muscles and can deep for the longer time in the water. So that's why it gives myoglobin will give the brown or slightly reddish color of the muscles. So that is a red muscles you can see, and it is because of the heme protein. So this is all about the today's video. You can see and read this complete uh, by your own. And if you have any doubt and you want to solve questions, go and practice some questions which will help you in memorizing the topics and giving a more conceptual understanding of this topic. Thanks for watching. We'll meet in the next video. Jai Hind, and keep watching these videos. We'll meet in the next video. Jai Hind.